Hey, Tim Layton here. Welcome back to the next edition of the Darkroom Diary. The last episode, I showed you my ultra large format contact printing setup. So if you haven't checked that out, it's just the last video. You can do that. And I promised you in that episode that I would be printing, give you a better look at this 16 by 20 ultra large format paper negative. And that's what we have here. So this was done right in my studio here. Kind of give you a look at it here. And what I'm going to do is load in a 2.5 grade filter. I'm going to do a test strip. From previous test, I know about how much light I want, and I'll get that figured out. And by the way, like all these kind of details, like the amount of light, I measure it, and I talked to you about that in the last episode, the printing time, the filters, the split, and just all that technical stuff. I send all that information after every episode to my Darkroom Diary members. And if you're interested in that, just go to timlaytonfineart.com/darkroomdiary, and you can get plugged in there and get all the gory technical details. But this is what we're doing. Love this negative. Love the silver gelatin paper negatives on ultra large format. And this is going to be really, really interesting because I did this gradated background because I wanted to see how smooth the tonal renderings were between, obviously that's going to be D-max up in here, and that should be very close to white down here. And so I'm excited about that, see how that turns out. So let's dive in and get started. All right, I just ran my first test strip at 62 lux, and this is 2 to 12 seconds. And I'm sure you really can't see on the video here, but I can see 2, 4, 6, 8. Looks like it maxes out about 10 and then nothing beyond that. And so I don't want to print down the midtones too far, or the highlights we'll see, and the flower itself looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and make a full print at 10 seconds, and then we'll judge the whole entire print and go from there. All right, I want to explain something real quick. So the test strip we just did from 2 to 12 seconds, we thought, and that's at 62 lux, that's measured with a light meter. And if I put this on focus, you can see that's with the grade 2.5 filter in it. And so I'm going to split grade this. I'm guessing this 10 seconds is going to be pretty close. So what I'm going to do is pull out that 2.5 filter out of there. I'm going to split the time, 5 seconds with a 00, and then 5 seconds with a 5, and then we'll go see what the print looks like and then make adjustments from there. Wow. There's some reflection going on here, but I am really, really happy with the tonality. We'll have to see how this dries down, and then this will be selenium toned, and then I'm going to do a version with gold toning as well. But yeah, I think this is looking pretty good. I'm going to get this out of the way here. I'm going to move this over. I like to rinse it off because I dumped this. This is an intermediate bath here. So I like to get it out of the fixer here. Let that kind of go to where there's just a few dribbles. Got to be so careful with these fiber prints. Very easy to cause damage on these. But I just give it a quick rinse here, and then I put it in this bath here, this holding bath, and I wash it in here for a good 30 minutes before I get into the toning process. I won't include that today, but I will come back in another episode. I'm going to go ahead and just focus on printing today. And I'm here working by myself, so it's tough, you know, to work the camera and all this stuff at the same time and try to print and focus. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back. But I think the results are nice. If you're a Darkroom Diary member, meaning a subscriber, then I'll be sending out the technical notes where I go over all the chemistry and all the other notes and stuff. So I'll go ahead and print throughout the rest of the day, and then any observations and notes, and then of course I'll show you the prints on that too. So, and you can check that out if you're interested. TimLaytonFineArt.com/darkroomdiary, and I'll see you in the next episode, and take care.